Gentlemen, and welcome to Grove House Gardens. Welcome to all the posh people in the front row seats here, and to the shady people under the old, well, it's not an oak tree, but under the old oak tree. Oh. I hope you're going to enjoy this afternoon's band concert. This is our penultimate band concert. We've one more after this next week. And that will be the end of our summer season of band concerts. At the interval, we've got the Scouts that are serving teas and coffees in Grove Corner, which is just outside the main gate there and just round the corner. And we've also got, I see Mr. Whippy there, cooling us down. So I'd like to introduce our band this afternoon, that have in fact got the coolest seats in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Welwyn Garden City Band.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this afternoon's concert by the Welwyn Garden City Band. My name's Steve Early. I'm the conductor for this afternoon. I'll get my apologies in early, as it were. I'm not the regular conductor of Welwyn Garden City Band. I've been flown in as a DEP for the day. So if there are any mistakes, it's entirely the band's fault. Nothing to do with me at all. So we started there with a good traditional English march. Well, strictly speaking, a Welsh march by a chap called T.J. Powell. It's called The Contester. T.J. Powell, born in Tredegar, South Wales, a good bandsman in the Salvation Army to start with, as a drummer. When he was 15, he played at the funeral of General William Booth, which you probably know was the founder of the Salvation Army. He was the youngest player at the funeral as a drummer. And then he went on to study composition and wrote a lot of marches and other pieces for band. Finally became conductor of the great Corey Band. I'm sure that many of you have heard of the Corey Band, still going strong. Sadly, T.J. Powell died doing what he loved, standing in front of Corey Band, conducting them in a competition. I have no intention this afternoon of following in that suit. Do we have a doctor in the house? Let's see what happens. Our concert this afternoon, we've based around the idea of a big band theme. It's quite a loose interpretation, but obviously we started there with quite a big march, contester, and we're going to carry on now with something a bit more in keeping with that big band theme, and also following on from that idea of the Salvation Army. This is a piece called Light Walk, been arranged by the Salvation Army composer Barry Gott, and it features, as a lot of Salvation Army music features, the words and the music for devotional songs buried in amongst some fantastic arranging, and this is no exception to that. Barry Gott's taken the tune from Walk in the Light and he's wrapped that all up into a lovely big band setting, which is called Light Walk.